Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Dear students, welcome in chemistry class with chapter 5 liquids. Topic under discussion are physical properties of liquid, boiling point of liquid, effect of pressure on boiling point of liquid, and factors affecting boiling point. First, in liquid molecules, there are two types of forces, forces of cohesion and forces of adhesion. Forces of attractions between molecules of similar types is known as forces of cohesion, like forces of attractions among water molecules. Forces of adhesion are forces of attractions between different substances such as water in a glass. The force of attraction between water and glass surface is force of adhesion. Force of cohesion is responsible for main properties of liquid. Properties of liquids are classified as additive property, constitutive property, and colligative properties. Additive properties are the properties that depend on number and kind of atoms present in a molecule, or depend on the total contribution of atoms in a molecule or sum of properties of the constituent in a solution. For example, molecular weight. Molecular weight of water is 18 AMU, and this is specific for water and it is its additive property. Now, constitutive property is the property that depend upon the arrangement of atoms in a molecule and they are not dependent upon its number, like optical activity. Many physical properties may be partially additive or partially constitutive, like refraction of light, electric properties, surface and interfacial characteristics. Colligative properties are the properties that depend on the concentration of particles in a solution and they are independent on the identity of those particles, or we can say that they depend upon the number of ions or molecules present in it and they don't depend upon the structure of the molecules, like osmotic pressure, molar volume, boiling point elevation, freezing point depression, and osmotic pressure. In later on, we will discuss all these properties in detail in chapter solution and colloids. Next is the vapor pressure and boiling point. To explain the vapor pressure, we consider a liquid enclosed in a closed container. Here, surface molecules from its surface gains enough kinetic energy and converted into the vapor. These vapors are collected at the surface of its own molecule in the liquid form and they exert a pressure which is known as the vapor pressure. Now we can define it: the pressure exerted by the vapors in equilibrium with its liquid state. And this can be the liquid molecules at the surface escape into gas phase and they exert a pressure above the liquid which is known as the vapor pressure. Vapor pressure increases with increase in the temperature. Here you can see that at 20 degrees centigrade, number of molecules in the vapor state are less, so they exert less vapor pressure, and at 80 degrees centigrade, more vapors have been converted and more liquid have been converted into the vapor form and they are present on the surface of the liquid molecules and exert vapor pressure. Finally, we can say that as temperature increases, amount of vapor generated by liquid increases and finally vapor pressure got increase. Actually, with the increase in temperature, liquid molecules gains kinetic energy and this can overcome the intermolecular forces of attractions among the water molecules or among the liquid molecules and they convert it into the vapor form and exert vapor pressure. Now, boiling point and effect of pressure on the boiling point. Boiling point is the temperature at which vapor pressure of a liquid becomes equal to the atmospheric pressure or external pressure. For example, at 760 mm of mercury, water boils at 100 degrees centigrade. But when external pressure is decreased, like 23.7 mm of mercury, boiling point of water decreased up to 25 degrees centigrade. Now, what are the practical applications of these pressure effect? Effect of increase of pressure on the boiling point and effect of decrease of pressure on the boiling point. First, we are discussing effect of increase of pressure on the boiling point. You people are well aware about the usage of pressure cooker. Actually, pressure cooker is a closed container in which vapors are collected into the container, into the cooker, and they are not allowed to escape out. Hence, these vapors create more and more pressure, which finally increase the boiling point of the liquid. As you have previously read that external pressure is increased, so boiling point is increased. Boiling point in food, in pressure cooker, food can be cooked very easily and quickly even at high altitudes, where external pressure is 2026 millimeter of mercury at 130 degrees centigrade. Effect of decrease of pressure on boiling point is, before explaining this effect, we come to discuss some liquids. There are some liquids which which decompose at their boiling point or before their boiling point. These liquids are regarded as the sensitive liquids. A problem comes with these sensitive liquids is that they cannot be purified easily by using the boiling point technique. Some such liquids can be obtained in pure form under reduced pressure by using a technique which is known as the vacuum distillation. We can define it. Some sensitive liquids decompose at their boiling points. They can be obtained in pure form under reduced pressure by a technique known as vacuum distillation. Glycerine is one of the sensitive liquid that decompose at its boiling point. Normally at 760 millimeter of mercury, its boiling point is 290 degrees centigrade, but it decomposes at its boiling point. Now we decrease its vapor pressure up to 50 millimeter of mercury and its boiling point will automatically decrease up to 120 degrees C, and it can be easily purified at this temperature without its decomposition. Now come towards the benefits of vacuum distillation. Vacuum distillation is beneficial in the sense that it can be used to purify sensitive liquids without decomposition, less fuel consumption, and its time saving technique. Next are factors affecting boiling point. These are not included in your textbooks, but it is for your knowledge. Boiling point is physical constant. It depends upon forces of attractions and external pressure. Forces of attractions and boiling point have a direct relation. That is, when forces of attraction among the liquid molecules increases, its boiling point will be increased, just like in water. In water molecules, there are very strong forces of attractions known as the hydrogen bonding that leads to its high boiling point. In liquid like ether, where forces of attractions are not so strong, their boiling point will be very much low, and even they can vaporize at the room temperature. The liquid which can be converted into vapors easily at room temperature or at low temperature, they are regarded as volatile liquids, and the liquids which cannot be easily converted to in its vapor state, they are known as non-volatile. Now the next is external pressure. Boiling point has a direct relation with external pressure. For example, you can see in the table at 760 torr, boiling point is 100 degrees centigrade. When it is increased to 1489 torr, boiling point is 120 degrees centigrade. And at lower atmospheric pressure of 23.7 torr, boiling point has been decreased up to 25 degrees centigrade. Now at the end of today's discussion, here is an assignment for you people. These are basically short questions, and you have to answer these questions in not more than 3 to 4 lines. First is, rate of diffusion in liquid is less than in gas. Comment on it. Food can be cooked easily in pressure cooker. Raise your comments in favor of given statement. What do you know about vacuum distillation? Give its applicability, give its advantages as well. And the last is differentiate between forces of cohesion and adhesion. You have to read your textbook as well for this topic and then answer these questions. Thank you and have a nice day.